show. I bring you the most prolific artists from the Middle Georgia area every time. I got another one, and she just so happened to be a female, but she's dope as fuck. Like, she has no fucking denomination to her sex. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna say female today. We gonna just say artist. Film C is the closest we're gonna get to a female, but she's dope as fuck. We listen to her music right now. I introduced to the Cathedral audience Crystal J, man. Crystal, tell them what's up.
I hope everybody watching.
They
Shout out
watching.
to average black males I mean.
Black man, what up? Look, that black male fucking advocating for you, man. Black man, what up? Anybody else? Anybody, man, it's new. Everybody wanna know who you is, man. Like, when I do these shows, I kind of like listen to the music and I put it at people because I don't want nobody to embarrass themselves on here with whack shit and just because I feel like it's good and it might not be good. So I let everybody else hear it. I let a couple of undisclosed people hear this song by like 7 people, and I got the same fucking reaction like, who is she? I want to work with her, man. Where she at? All that, man. You like a mystery to people. So as far as the mystery, we have to expose the mystery. Yes, Bigfoot is real. The Night Wonder of the world is real. Everything you believe to be a myth is real, and Crystal J is real, man. She's sitting right here in front of me. I'm about to go turn the music down so I can answer a couple questions, get inside the brain, man. But talk to them while I go turn the music down.
Alright. Oh, let me see. Facebook, Crystal Walker, CrystalWalker. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Call me Crystal J. CALLME CRYSTAL.
I was on SoundCloud. I had a problem. I had a problem finding you on SoundCloud, man. I was looking for you, and I looked up Crystal J, and it was like, nope.
On SoundCloud, it's Crystal Jasmine, so you have to spell out my middle name.
Google Crystal J. After this day, if you want to find her, just Google her name, man. Google is the quickest way to find whatever you want to find, the answers to everything. First things first, Crystal J. Why? Why does Crystal J do this dope ass fucking music that I'm listening to? Why you do that? Why? Why you taking me wet?
The crazy thing about it is I can't explain that to nobody. I cannot tell anybody why I do it.
So how long you been doing it?
It started with poetry because I used to write like poems and.
I hear that. Your music like real eclectic, and I listen to your lyrics. I'm a lyric heavy kind of person. When I listen to music, I like lyrics.
Yeah.
I really ignore the beat most of the time.
Right.
I can hear that. Like a real, she got a real. I can hear the influence of that. What else? Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut y'all.
So I started out with poetry, and then I think it took one of my friends to actually come out and say something about music for me to actually do it.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. He know who he is.
You know who you is. Shout out, dude. You about to get $1 billion, man, and you the reason.
So yeah, that's why I started. And I do it because I love it. I really can't stop because I don't try to just like, I'm just going to go to school. Because I am in school. So I was like, I should just go to school. Let me leave this alone. Everybody want to be famous.
It's hard to stop. You cannot defeat passion. I don't care who you are. If your passion is to build sandcastles, nobody's going to keep you from that passion, or you're just going to live with like a humdrum life where you're going to always be wondering like, what else, man? And I tell everybody, if you got passion, go out there and fucking get them. Crystal J says she going at her shit, and it's a good thing. If you listening to this, what we're listening to right now, you be like, that's a good thing. I hear like a lot of influence in your music. Like, you got the song Anita Baker. I hear that. Did you listen to that, girl? Man, my auntie, shout out to my auntie. Every morning cleaning up when I spent the night with my cousins, all I heard was sweet love. Like over and over and over. So when I heard this song, it was like, damn.
But see, actually, my favorite song by her is Angel.
Oh, man, I love that song too, man.
The Sweet Love, that was her first.
That was like her hit commercial song. Man, my auntie loved Anita Baker. It made me like Anita Baker just to listen to it. I hear the influence in that. Like, what's some of your hip hop influence? Being that she has I'm gonna say her style is Mac soul, because a lot of people like trap soul. It's like hip hop infused with our new age soul music. That's what I hear. It's kind of like I call it Mac soul music. Who are some of your hip hop influences? Because I hear a couple rappers I ain't gonna name, but who are some of your rap influences?
Female or male?
Whatever. We ain't gonna even go with the denominations today. MCs today?
Lauryn Hill as a rapper.
Number one. I hear a lot of rap females talk. Like I had artists on the show. Nobody never mentioned Lauryn Hill. Like I know she would be like, what the fuck, guy? Like I ain't never do this. Okay, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill.
There's an artist. Most people probably don't know her name is Kayla the Lyricist.
Kayla the Lyricist. Google that.
Yeah, Google it. She had one song on the radio called All Your Love, where she used the beat from Turn Your Lights Down Low. Lauryn Hill and I think Ziggy Marley or somebody like that.
I never heard it, but that sounds
But it's dope. She's dope.
Yeah.
Her, MC Light.
Of course.
Like,
but of course.
It's not like MC Light. Surprisingly, I liked Queen Latifah when she was rapping.
Surprisingly? Why surprisingly?
Because like she had, I was so used to her being an actress.
Yeah. Oh.
That I was like blown away by her rapping.
Yeah. Like the Will Smith effect. Like, dude, you can act. What the fuck are you doing rapping? That's what Will Smith feel like. He's so good. He was so good in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I liked his rap music prior to it. And as soon as he did that shit, I was like, man, he should just stop.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling. But I was like,
man.
but these actually good songs.
Queen Latifah, that's what about male influence? Since you separated it, what about male influences in hip hop?
Male influences. I love Mos Def.
Mos Def, I love anything Mos Def do, is like whatever.
Definitely Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Yeah, man.
Those are always gonna be.
Those are debate. That's an ongoing debate right now. I heard some
A little bit of Drake.
A little bit of Drake.
Yeah, I love Drake, but just a little bit of him. Because I mean, I don't want to sound like him.
I mean, no, it's impossible. I feel like Drake is just like a genius in marketing and making music. Cause I feel like he got one of the smartest ears, and with music, your ear gotta kind of be in tune with what people want to hear. I feel like he got a fucking impeccable intuition about what needs to be heard. Yeah, man. And I hear your music, and I can see that you have a vision with your music. Like it's not like she just go to the studio, hit a beat, make a song, say yes. It sounds like it take you a long time to make a song.
No.
What's your process in making a song? When you get in the studio and you already got the beat, do you write? First of all, do you prefer to write in the studio or write at home, then go to the studio and do it?
I don't write anywhere.
So you just go out the inspiration of it if you got the time.
Like this song, Anita 86, I wrote this in the car.
Whole song?
Whole song in the car.
Jeez.
The only thing that really takes time for me is when I go back and put like extra stuff like sounds.
Revising and stuff.
But as far as like lyrics, I mean, since it's my life, it just comes.
And then being she's a poet first, it kind of like, you can't lose when it comes to lyrics. I already know like you got it. It's got to mean something. I already know I can get that too. It's like I can hear your music. It's so complex in its nature. That's why I was like, it takes so long. It feels like it. You put a lot into it, and I know from being who you with, an average person, it's her clique. Shout out to Black Male, man. And shout out to Nate B, the genius who won't say he's a genius. That is great humbleness, dude. You gotta meet it one day. Y'all whole clique is like diggers. And when I say diggers, that means you're never on the surface of things. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like all y'all your music, Black Man music, when I listen to it, it's like I can take it any kind of way. I can find meaning in it. And that shit is so unprecedented now in the game for female hip hop artists to just fucking be saying something actually. I can't name one female hip hop artist that's saying anything right now. Let me see. I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
BB Borelli with the.
I love BB Borelli, man. She just gonna make Rihanna beat her up. I think Rihanna should kidnap her and lock her in the basement because how could you compete with your Arthur? Like I listen to BB Borelli. I'm being real. I ain't being crass or just judgmental. I'm basing this on facts. BB Borelli and sounds like a better in tune, musically inclined Rihanna. How could you compete with that, Rihanna, unless you go a whole nother direction? You got to, man. You kind of remind me of her too. Like I got two of her songs that ballin'. That's like my alarm when I wake up in the morning. I like her song too. I like Clifford J song. And another thing I almost forgot to ask is I had this in my mind to ask this because you are surrounded by guys in a clique of rappers. Now my wife was surrounded by a clique of guys and she was like the only female. and I can't say this is from my experience and seeing what she went through. Is it me? First of all, I'm gonna ask this. In an average, your role besides music, you know how y'all congregate together and get along. How does your input and your perception feel to those guys? You know, like y'all might be you might listen to a song, you be like, well, I don't really like it like that. And does it seem like all the guys always gang up on your opinion?
No.
Really?
If anything, they want my opinion. That's the one thing about them. I'll say, like, they don't make me feel like I gotta compete with them.
So you don't feel like the only woman?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh man, I know my wife, man. She was like, she would fight for superiority. Even so, she was like, if not one of the best rapper in the clique, and it was kind of like every opinion she had was like nobody wanted to hear because of that woman shit.
Right.
You surrounded by dudes, they like, okay. Yeah, so we gonna do it like that, and it always was like that. And another question I would ask about like being the only woman in the clique, what are the adversities? And being the only female in a male label.
Girls have drama, but dudes and their egos. I tell you, I just be like, what's going on? Like, get over it. We're a group. We're family.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But you know,
oh, this about the male stuff.
Yeah, the males. They just,
yeah, our shit be totally different than y'all. Like y'all shit be. We look at y'all shit like, oh, that shit catty. They fussing about lipstick. And then y'all look at our shit like, dudes, you just lost on Madden and y'all beefing about this shit. Like, really?
Right.
That's how we are. We physical with our emotions too. And being with, and shout out to Black Bell again, man. She just let me know, man, you understanding, man. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, Nate, to be an understanding person when it comes to females. But it's gonna come the day. It's gonna come the day. And I'm gonna tell you this too, because I know I've been there. It's gonna come the day where she's gonna get stupendously hot. And the first thing that happens when a female surrounded by guys get hot, it's gonna be a separation where everybody's gonna look at y'all as a whole then and say, and weigh y'all against each other and say, we wanna fuck with her, not because she's better, but because she's a female. That's kind of like a drawback for females and a come up, but it's still like a drawback because they won't base it off of just like pure talent of what you got. They see a rapping female that's actually good is like a commodity in this world. It's like seeing a rapping rhino and he good. It's like, what the fuck am I saying that shit? That's why you see hip hop budding it. But the only thing is I feel like we don't have film C's and artists, female artists that got substance. And I feel like you got substance. I feel like I would listen to this even if she wasn't sitting here and somebody like, check this out. I feel like I check their music. I'm like, damn, she dope as fuck. And would feel like you already there. That's for me to Crystal J, man. She already on to me. You know what I'm saying? And I got her here in the cathedral. So if you watching this shit, when she be big, this video gonna get so much fucking money and ass. And shout out to Google. Okay. I always ask everybody this question, Crystal J, and you probably know this. And I'm gonna differentiate the question because you do both. You rap and you sing. You're a poet. You like a facet of music and art. So I'm gonna ask this question this way. Okay. And I'm just thinking this right now. I'm gonna let this just come down from the top. Okay. Crystal J, wake up one morning, right? And it's a siren going off in the world that's just irritating to everybody. They got people running down the street, blood coming out of their ears, they exploding on the scene. And Crystal J is the only person that's immune to this shit. So she like, what the fuck is going on? And this dude walk up and he say, Crystal J, the fate of humanity is upon you. These people are subjected to a irritating fucking sound. He said irritating fucking sound too. He was like, irritating fucking sound. And the only way to quell the sound is to have a sound that is equally beautifuler. Is that a word? Beautifuler? Is that a word?
We can make
it's a word today. Beautifuler than this irritating sound. And she like, what you mean? He said, I need for you to tell me what is the best song ever made, and I need you to recite the first 4 bars of the best poem ever written, and maybe everything will be alright. This is what he asked of me. He needs to know the best song ever made, to Crystal J, of course, the best song ever made, the author of that song, and he needs for you to recite 4 bars of the best, most prolific poem ever written, and the author. And that could be anybody in the world that ever existed. Each. I think I did.
Let's see. Most beautiful song.
Most beautiful song ever to Crystal J. That's gonna save humanity. People dying, Crystal. They dying as you think too.
Cherish the Day by Sade.
Cherish? Oh man. I'm saying that, yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. See, I asked the question because I like to know like where people music roots at, where they really at musically, without actually them saying it. It's like a subconscious game I play. Sade, Cherish the Day, that's the song. Now we need the first 4 bars of the most prolific, dopest poem ever created in existence, and the author of that. Y'all about to learn something right here too, I believe. And it could be anybody. Khalil Gibran, it could be anybody. And when I say poem, I mean what you think of as poem. Because I'm not gonna lie, I like poetry, but when I think of poem, I think of poems kind of like poems, raps without beats. And I know it's deeper than that. So I mean poem in your determination of what poetry is.
Let's see. I can think of a poem that I liked that wasn't really a poem, it was a song, but
it's gotta save humanity.
It's just, well, no, it's not gonna save
It's gotta save you.
Well, it might, because
Okay.
life's like pro-free.
Okay, hit him in y'all with the first 4 bars of it. See can we save humanity. Let's see that we live. People still dying.
Okay. So I don't know if anybody has ever heard of The Thickness.
This is the first time you would Google this. Get your Google buttons ready, Google Masters.
By Jill Scott.
Jill, oh man.
But it basically starts with her talking about how you so look good. It's like she's talking about how men look at her.
Oh.
But it's
like the intro to the song, so it is a poem.
Yes,
it's like a
poem.
Okay, first 4 bars of it. Oh my God, humanity,
no, I know
you're dead. I think like 5
sorry.
people alive. 4, 3, 2, they all dead. Sorry, man. Is that not cold? Humanity just died. She said, hey, I ain't gotta go to work Monday.
I'm sorry.
Straight up, man. This shit is, I love interviewing the artists, man, because you get to find out something new. I become a fan every time I get an artist on here. Like, I'm gonna be bumping this shit for probably like 2 weeks straight. I'm gonna be singing it, thinking of remixes and ways it could have did this and that.
Right.
Until I hear the complete project. When can people get the whole Crystal J project, baby? Coming live to you. When we gonna get
this? Because as a group, we still like we going through some little technicalities right now. So
sad emoji.
I want to say before my birthday, or either after my birthday in the summer. I'm a May baby.
Summer, y'all.
June, July.
Damn.
That's when
like
I'm thinking.
80 months away, man.
That's a long time, but
hey, it's worth it though, man. It's Crystal J, man. Fuck it, man.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get it nowhere else, so you might. It's like, where you else are gonna get it from? If they like, you gotta wait 80 years for diamonds to be $2 a carat. You ain't got no choice but to wait, man. You gotta wait on the Crystal J project. It's coming this summer. Google her name soon as the news say summertime. Go to Google and Google Crystal J, and if that album ain't fucking somewhere, we're gonna all go on her Facebook page and troll her until the album come out. Crystal J, is there anything you want to say to the people before we go out? And the 6 today is Crystal J. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? She said she's ready for this, man. The one thing I know about these females, when the females be on here, it be so much pressure on me. Cause they be like, man, she don't look like she can rap good like that, man. Y'all get that too. when my wife and Key, shout out to Key Roston, Reverend Donna, they did it. It was like, oh man, y'all got to do better than everybody else because y'all a girl. It's precious, but we just gonna have fun. I think I picked some audacious beats, and we just gonna see what Crystal J do, because at the end of the day, she's not just a rapper, she's not just a singer, she's not just a poet, she's an artist. And I'm about to put
sensitive about my shit.
She's sensitive about her shit. I mean, say some bullshit. She ain't gonna act like the celebrities act and don't say nothing. She might come.
Full of Kanye.
She might be at you knocking on your door like, and what you say again? Oh, Crystal, take me an autograph. They gonna switch the shit, man. Look, we're gonna be back in 1 second. Go get you like a cup of water, but don't drink the whole glass. Just like sip it, pour the rest of it out, and come back and plug back in. Cause Crystal J feel like to go fucking bananas, man. No monkeys involved. Live from the cathedral, baby.